Hi, I'm Lisa Brayson, the Natural Sciences Librarian here at UHD. This session will cover the library homepage, finding journal articles from known citations, searching for articles in the library's databases, a brief overview of citation styles, and how to use the SciFinder database to find information about chemical properties and to search the chemical literature. Let's begin with the library homepage. From the homepage, you can search the library's resources using our LibSearch feature. We'll go into that more later in this session. Using the gray navigation links on the left side of the page, you can search the library catalog, locate online journals, search individual databases, and use our research guides. Research guides are here to help you get started finding resources in your subject area. Some are also available for specific classes. On the Chemistry Research Guide, you will find links to databases that help you find articles, and databases and websites that can help you find chemical properties and spectra data. There is also citing and writing help available here too. One of the most important parts of the library homepage is the Ask-A-Librarian section on the right side of the page. This will list all of the ways you can contact a librarian, including our 24/7 chat service, which is available at 3 a.m. or on the weekends or even on holidays. You will be chatting with a librarian that has access to all of our resources and can help you with any questions you have. If they cannot answer your question immediately, they will forward it to someone who can help you. You can also reach us by email or make an appointment to speak to a librarian in person, by phone, or via Zoom. In-person appointments are available only when the library is open to students. You can check our frequently asked questions list to see if the answer you need is there. You can always contact a librarian if you don't find it. If you have any trouble accessing one of the library's electronic resources, please fill out the Report Access Issues form so we can address your problem as quickly as possible. There are several ways to find articles about a topic you're interested in researching. Whether your instructor has provided you with a citation to look up, or you found a citation in a book or paper you'd like to read, knowing how to look up an article with a citation you already have is a handy skill. To find an article from a known citation, first look at the citation itself. Your citation will have, at minimum, the journal title abbreviation, the volume, and the date of publication. Sometimes you'll have a complete citation, including author, title, and issue number. In this example, the parts of the citation are labeled. Tellinghusen, J., the author, 2016, the year of publication, using least squares to solve systems of equations, the article title, J. Chem, EDUC, the journal title abbreviation, 93, the volume number, 6, the issue number, and 1061 to 1067, the page numbers. In order to locate the article, the most important piece of information is the journal title. Many times the citation you have will have a journal title abbreviation rather than the full journal title. When looking for articles at the UHD Library, you'll need to know the complete journal title, and the easiest way to find that out is to Google the abbreviation. Put J. Chem, EDUC in Google. Looking at the results, you'll see that the complete journal title is the Journal of Chemical Education. Now that we know the complete journal title, go to the library homepage and click on the gray Journals tab on the left navigation bar. In the search box, type the complete journal title. Click the magnifying glass. You'll see a list of access links for the journal title. The important thing to look for are the dates covered in each access point. In this example, there are 2 access points. ACS Publications, which cover 1924 to the present, and the SciTech Premium Collection, which covers 1994 to 2000. The example citation has a publication date in 2016, so you would choose the first option, ACS Publications. When working with library resources from off-campus, you'll need to log in with your UHD network ID and password, what you use to access Blackboard. That lets the system know you're a UHD student. Once you've logged in, if you keep your browser window open, you won't be asked to log in again. Once logged in, you will be taken to the publisher's website and you'll see a list of issues. At the top of the page, you can choose the year for your citation. Click the 2010s, then 2016. Each issue from that year is listed with the latest issue listed first. The example citation is from Volume 93, Issue 6. So find that in the list of issues. Click on the link. The table of contents for that issue is displayed. If you look under the title of the first article, you'll see the citation which includes the page numbers. Scroll down the table of contents until you find the article with the correct title and page numbers. To see the full text of the article, click on the article title. Here you'll see the article abstract. Under the citation information at the top of the page, there's a blue PDF button. Clicking that button will load the full text PDF of the article. The PDF can be downloaded to your computer or saved to a USB drive. That's how to search the library for an article when you know the citation. Review this tutorial whenever you need a refresher. If you still have questions, be sure to contact the library for help. LibSearch is a tool used to locate articles, books, ebooks, and other resources in the UHD library by searching them all at the same time. Items you find in LibSearch are from vetted sources, unlike some of the items you may find just searching the web, which may or may not be trustworthy. LibSearch is the search option you see when you access the library's homepage. The search box is found in the middle section. To the right are the Ask-A-Librarian tools if you need help while you're searching. Before you begin searching for articles, you'll need to follow steps 1 and 2 of the 5 steps for research. Always remember that research is not a quick or easy process. You may have to review and refine your search a few times as you go along. Step 1 when researching is developing a topic. First, make sure you understand your assignment. Ask your instructor for clarification if you need to. Then select a topic that interests you. Your instructor may have some suggestions. Develop a research question. What do you want to know about the topic you chose? And then identify some keywords you can use to search for information that will answer that question. Don't forget synonyms. Sometimes you'll need them to help you locate resources. Another tip for developing your research question is looking for background information on your topic so you have a good basic understanding of the concepts. Textbooks, class notes, print or electronic books, and sometimes even Wikipedia can give you a good overview of your topic. These background resources are not what you'll use to write your assignment. They are just tools to help you better understand your topic, so searching for relevant articles will be easier. After you review the background information, review your list of keywords and add or subtract to the list if you need to. Refine your topic if necessary. Maybe you've chosen a broad topic and you need to focus a little more. Or maybe you've chosen a narrow topic and you need to add some synonyms to find more information. Step 2 of the research process is locating information. This is where LibSearch comes in. Before you search, you'll need to use Boolean operators to combine your keywords to create your search strategy. A search strategy is simply the combination of keywords you're going to search in the database. Boolean operators are words that help control the results for your search. The operator AND narrows your search. All the keywords you use must be in the results. The operator OR broadens your search. Any keyword may appear anywhere in the results, but not necessarily all of the keywords will appear. The operator NOT excludes a specific term or terms. For example, if you were searching for the term Java, but you didn't want information about coffee or the island, you'd use NOT to make sure only articles about the programming language would be in your results. You'll probably use this operator the least. Once you've developed your search strategy, you can use LibSearch to find resources. The focus for this session is on locating articles, so books, ebooks, or other resources won't be covered. The basic search is the default for LibSearch. There is an advanced search available if you would like to explore that later. The example search question for this session is, how is liquid chromatography used in criminal investigations? The search strategy is liquid chromatography and criminal investigation. The Boolean operator AND is used because you want all the search terms to appear in the results. In the basic search box, type in your search strategy. You'll notice that the Boolean operator AND is capitalized. It doesn't have to be, but it helps you to remember which operator you are using. You can limit your results to only those items available online from the UHD Library. Do that by checking the box that says full text, parentheses, online, below the search box. You can also limit your results to scholarly or peer-reviewed articles by checking the box below the full text and online limit. Scholarly and peer-reviewed articles are those articles written by and reviewed by subject experts. Click the magnifying glass. There's a lot of information on this page. On the left, above the list of articles, is the number of results returned by your search. In this case, there are over 3,000 articles displayed. Each item includes the title of the article and citation information, including author, journal title, year of publication, and page numbers. Those are things you'll need when citing the article when writing your paper. Over 3,000 articles is a lot to review. On the left side of the results page, there are several ways to refine your search that may help you reduce the number of results. While there are many ways to refine the results, the one you'll use most often is the date limit. In the middle column, locate the Limit To section. Below the full text, scholarly, peer-reviewed, and library limit boxes, which should all be checked, there is an option to specify the publication dates of the articles in your results. You can either type your date limits in the boxes or use the sliding scale to specify a date range. In most cases, your instructor will indicate the date range your results may be from, perhaps the last 5 to 10 years. For this example, the last 5 years is the range being used. After entering the dates and hitting enter, the system will update the results to remove any articles that were written before 2015. There are still over 1,000 results. LibSearch is designed to display the most relevant results first. This means that you may not have to look at all 1,000 results to find several articles that will help you meet your assignment criteria. To be able to work with your results and access the full text of the articles, you will need to log in using the Hello Guest link in the yellow bar at the top of the page. You'll log into the library using your network ID and password, the same ID and password you use for Blackboard. Once you log in, you'll see a blue file folder icon to the right of each article title. This gives you a place to store a list of relevant articles as you review your results. To add an article to the folder, just click the folder icon. As you review your results, you should be able to tell a lot from the title of the article and the subjects on each entry. Looking at result number 1, the title indicates that the article discusses liquid chromatography, and if you look at the subject list toward the bottom, you'll see liquid chromatography and forensic science, a term related to criminal investigation, in the subject list. To read the abstract for the article to see if it may answer your research question, click the article title. Reading the abstract for the result number 1, it doesn't really seem like the article answers the question being asked. So return to your results list by clicking the Result List link above the title. Continue to review the results until you find an article that can help you answer your research question. After looking at the title, subject, and abstract in result number 5, this article looks like it's relevant. From the abstract page, you can download the full text of the article by clicking the PDF full text link on the left, or you can use the tools on the right to save the article citation and abstract so you have the correct citation information when writing your paper. The options include saving the information to Google Drive, clicking on the file folder icon to add the list to a folder. This will change the folder icon to a yellow file folder with a piece of paper in it. Remember, using the folder will create a list of relevant article citations you might want to review again later. Or you can print the information, email the information to yourself, or save the information to your hard drive or a USB drive. Return to the result list and continue to review the articles. As you are reviewing articles, you may see Full Text Finder under the title and subject in a result. This indicates that the library does not have a subscription to the journal that article is in. You can request the article through interlibrary loan, and the library staff will borrow an electronic copy for you from another library. but we recommend that you review all the full text results the library has access to before using interlibrary loan to save yourself some time. If you added article information using the File folder to create a list, click the yellow folder icon in the blue bar at the top of the page. All the article information you added will be displayed. You can print, email, or save the folder list. There are 4 formats for saving the results. To save all the citation information and the abstract, choose the detailed format. If you've found enough relevant articles to complete your assignment, great. If not, you can try refining your search by adding synonyms, limiting the dates further, or trying some of the other limits available in LibSearch. A good tip is to identify one really good relevant article and look at the references, sometimes called works cited, that the author used when writing their article. That may give you more ideas about search terms or help you refine your search topic even more. SciFinder is a specialized database for chemistry that contains an interface to search chemistry journals and a database of chemical properties, structures, spectra, and reactions. To access SciFinder from the library homepage, choose the Databases tab in the gray menu bar on the left. The library's databases are listed alphabetically, so look for the S and click on it. Scroll down until you find the SciFinder entry. Below the name of the database, you'll see a note that indicates you need to create an account with SciFinder to use the database. The registration hyperlink is labeled "Click here to register." In order to register from off-campus, you'll have to log into the library using your UHD ID and password, what you use to access Blackboard. You'll then be taken to SciFinder. Follow the directions, accept the license agreement, and complete the registration form. When you register for SciFinder, you must use your UHD Gator Mail account. You can't use Gmail, Yahoo, or any other mail program. You'll need to create a username and password for SciFinder. This is not the same as your UHD ID and password. If you forget your password, you'll need to reset it from the SciFinder login screen. Register for a SciFinder account now. You will receive a confirmation email from SciFinder to your Gator Mail account. This can take a few minutes. Once you receive your confirmation email, you're ready to use SciFinder. The next time you want to use SciFinder, just click on the database name and you'll be taken to the SciFinder login screen. If you already have a SciFinder account with UHD, you don't need to re-register. If you have a SciFinder account from another college or university, you will need to re-register using your UHD Gator Mail account. Log in to SciFinder. There are 3 components to SciFinder. Component 1 is References. This section is used to locate citations to thousands of journal articles, patents, and dissertations. Component 2 is Substances. This section includes chemical property, structure, formula information, and spectra data. Component 3 is Reactions. This section lets you create synthetic reactions. In this session, we're going to focus on the References and Substances components. We won't be covering reactions. If you are interested in working with the Reactions database, SciFinder has an online tutorial available. Component 1, References. When you log into SciFinder, the default search is the references search. You can enter a single subject or a phrase to search for articles, patents, and other chemical literature. We're using the example purification of ethanol as our search. Type your search in the search box and press the search button. SciFinder returns a list of results. These results look different than those from most databases. SciFinder searches your search terms as a phrase. So SciFinder is searching for results that have both the concepts purification and ethanol in the articles. In the SciFinder results list, this means that the first set of results are the most relevant to your search. This set usually has the least number of hits. In this example, SciFinder identified 120 records that contained purification of ethanol as entered. That means both terms are in the results. To view the records, check the box to the left of the results. Click the Get References button. The title, citation, and at least part of the abstract for each record is listed. Scroll through the results and review the titles and abstracts to find articles that meet your search criteria. Based on the title and abstract, Record 3 looks like it's very relevant to our search on the purification of ethanol. To see the complete record, click on the article title. The title, authors, and abstract are found on the main part of the page. The source, the journal the article is in, is found in the box on the right. Note that in the substances box in the record, the CAS number and compound name are listed. This tells you that the compound you are working with in your search is covered in the article. SciFinder is not a full-text database, which means you cannot download a copy of the article from SciFinder itself. If you want a copy of the article, you'll need to make a note of the citation information and then search the library's online journal collection to find the full text. To return to the SciFinder homepage, click the SciFinder logo in the upper left-hand corner of the page. The second component of SciFinder is the substances component. This section is used to locate specific information about compounds. For this session, we'll be using the substance identifier link at the bottom of the section. To search for a specific substance, you can use the compound name, CAS number, or formula. To find property and spectra information for a compound, type its name, CAS number, or formula in the search box. Click the search button. The record displayed has the compound CAS number, structure, molecular formula, and compound name displayed. Below these, there is a link to key physical properties. To find properties like melting point and boiling point, click on this link. Here you'll see a list of key physical properties. Below these properties is a link titled Spectra. To view the various spectra available, including IR, NMR, and mass spectra, click on the Spectra link. A tabbed box titled Experimental Spectra is displayed. Each tab provides a link to a particular spectrum type. In the case of ethanol, The NMR spectra, IR spectrum, and mass spectrum are in the first few tabs. To view a particular spectrum, click on that tab name. For this example, we'll look at the mass spectrum. The table displayed is labeled Mass Properties, Value, Condition, and Note. To view the spectrum, choose any of the See Spectrum hyperlinks in the Value column of the table. The different entries are just different sources for the same spectrum data. A box will pop up that displays the spectrum to the left, and to the right, information that includes the spectrum ID, which you'll need when citing spectrum data, CAS number, the formula, the CAX index name, the compound name, nominal mass, and source of the data. Viewing other types of spectra are done the same way. Just choose the desired spectrum tab and click on any of the See Spectrum hyperlinks in the Value column of the table. If you need further assistance searching SciFinder, please contact the library using our Ask-A-Librarian service found on the library homepage. We are all familiar with citing sources when writing papers for English or history classes. Citing sources allows your readers to find the articles, chapters, books, or other media you used to support your arguments. It's no different when writing lab reports or other scientific papers. Not only is attributing credit where credit is due required for ethical scholarship, in the sciences it also serves to help your experiments and research be reproducible, a vital part of the scientific method. Each instructor may have a specific citation format they want you to use. No matter the format, the UHD Library has resources to help you cite correctly. To access citation resources, use the Citing Sources button located under the LibSearch box on the library homepage. To find out more information about each citation format, just click on the Format icon. One thing that is consistent across citation formats, especially when writing in the sciences, is the use of in-text citations. These citations generally use an author, date, and page format and appear within the text of your report rather than as a footnote or an endnote at the end of your paper. A couple of things to remember. Always be sure that if you have an in-text citation to an article or other resource, that resource must show up in your reference list, and vice versa. If you have an article in your reference list, then there must be a corresponding in-text citation. You'll notice the use of the term reference list rather than bibliography. These are two distinct types of lists that can be found at the end of a paper. A reference list includes only those items you cited in text in your report. A reference list may also be called a works cited list, depending on the citation format you are using. A bibliography, however, includes not only the resources you cited in your report, but any other material you reviewed or read but didn't actually cite. The citation formats you will be using use reference or works cited lists, not bibliographies. If you need assistance with citation formatting, UHD librarians can help you out. If you need more in-depth help or help with writing your report or paper, visit the UHD Writing and Reading Center.